Hello? Hello, hello? You always sound better than me. I don't understand. I don't know if I just like your voice better or...
That's something that RuPaul does. Have you ever watched RuPaul's Drag Race? He'll like open the door and go, hello, hello, hello. And it makes me so happy. Okay. So you were just saying hello a lot and I was like, RuPaul.
I know who RuPaul is, but I've never watched it.
I think you might like it.
I probably would.
It's so much fun. And sometimes there's a lot of like drama between the queens. Mm-hmm. And that's always really fun. Also, it's like art, what they do. You know, they beat their face into a whole new person. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it. I've just never watched it. I don't like reality TV that much.
I know.
But did you ever watch America's Next Top Model?
Yeah, I did.
I see clips of that now, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
They play like the oldest clips too, and that makes me want to go rewatch all of it.
Yeah.
Did you ever actually watch it?
Maybe. Not
I really watched it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Were you ever into Brad Mondo? Do you know who that is?
I know who it is, but I don't
He like reacted. That's why I started watching Brad Mondo videos, is because he reacted to America's Next Top Model hair transformations, because every season they do like a new transformation.
Yeah.
And part of it is like him just roasting the change of hair or hair color, saying like how he would do it differently because he's a hairdresser and stuff. I love that shit. Makes me so happy.
Sometimes, like, the things that they would say to these girls, or even the way that they would change their hair, like some girl with, like, long, beautiful hair, they chop it off into a pixie cut. It made me really upset and sad for them.
And the girl would be, like, bawling her eyes out. And then in would come Mr. J, and he'd be like, it'll be okay. This is for your career.
And also, you're disqualified this week. After we've cut your hair
We
off.
took this picture. We actually hated your new hair.
Yeah, so, bye.
One girl one time got, like, a white girl got a sewn-in weave, and it was bad. And I'm pretty sure it was, like they had braided her hair so tight that it was, like, ripping her hair or something. There was some drama with it. I wish I remembered exactly what it was.
Dang.
But just things.
Damn.
I want to ask you, did we even say hello?
Oh, welcome back to That's Unfortunate.
We just started gabbing.
We're here to gab today.
I guess so.
Continue.
Okay. What are, because we're millennials. Sorry. What are some, like, millennial things, maybe in, like, a TV show or a movie that you watched as a kid that you think about a lot, or, like, you repeat, like, you say it a lot?
Courtney, I'm so glad you brought this up.
I was thinking about this the other day, or literally earlier today, because we were walking and I was thinking about Glen Coco. All of a sudden.
Go Glen Coco. So one of the most millennial things about me and Aaron, my husband, I fucking love The Lonely Island.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
I'm so sorry.
You know.
I bet I do.
It's My Dick in a Box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that just SNL?
Well, yeah. I think Dick in a Box is an SNL short, but The Lonely Island is its own thing. This goes back to my SNL obsession. But, like, The Lonely Island are these three guys. Andy Samberg. Do you know who that is? And then these two other guys that I don't know their names fully, but I recognize them if I saw them. They're just like three friends, and they make these music videos together. And Andy Samberg was a SNL cast member.
Yeah.
So he was in that with Justin Timberlake. But I just love them three dudes so much. And the music videos that they made, me and Aaron, like maybe once a year, we revisit it and we watch them all. And we just laugh so hard. They're so good. And we know every word. I could karaoke any of those songs. The other night, I asked Lainey and Zach if they knew who that was. And they're like, no. And I was like, well, welcome to Sunday dinner. It's time for you to see it.
Oh, no.
And I did that thing where I made someone watch something.
Yeah.
I forced them.
I bet they loved it, actually.
Well, then after I started playing it, Zach knew what it was.
Okay, good.
But Lainey was just like,
Zach was like, I grew up with you. I know what this is.
Yeah. And then we literally, instead of watching, sometimes at Sunday dinner, we'll like watch a TV show or watch a movie. But instead of doing that, we just went on a YouTube deep dive. And we ended up watching epic rap battles. Do you remember those?
Yes.
We watched so many of those. And some AI stuff.
Oh, man.
It was like Harry Potter, but in the trailer park.
Okay.
And
I do feel like I've seen that somehow.
Yeah.
Like there's a whole
scary
universe.
But I love The Lonely Island so much, and that is my millennial thing.
Yeah. My like YouTube things are Jenna Marbles.
Absolutely.
But like Turtle Backpack Jenna Marbles. Like that's where I started with her. I think the Ow Charlie Bit My Finger video is the first video I've ever saw on YouTube. And then quickly after, did you ever watch those unicorn videos? That's all I can remember.
Candy Mountain Charlie. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, very millennial of us.
Like why? I was at a summer camp, like a theater summer camp. And one of my friends had a laptop or maybe probably a desktop, actually. Brought a whole desktop with
probably
him, and watched those videos. That was before I really knew what YouTube was, and then I learned what it was.
Yeah.
I like that you immediately knew what I was talking about.
Yeah. And I also like the ones with the llamas. You know, he's like,
yes.
He comes home and he's like, Carl, what have you done? He was like, I was hungry for some hands. And he like cuts some dude's hands off. And like, it's so stupid, but I've rewatched those recently and I'm like, wow.
So funny.
So funny.
I don't know. It is funny.
Yeah. Some other Lonely Island ones that you might know are like, I'm a Boss. It had Seth Rogen in it. I think that was SNL.
Maybe.
But there's a few of them that are SNL. I'm on a boat.
Yeah.
It's got T-Pain in it.
Wow.
Fuck yeah. They've got a song with Rihanna called Shy Ronnie.
Oh my gosh.
There's so many. It's so good. And I love the lore. And that is actually on the list. I'm so glad we're getting all these things. So I really like music videos. You know I love music videos. Lainey, she's what are they? Gen
Z.
Gen Z. She doesn't like music videos, and I think it's a Gen Z thing. Like, I'm obsessed with music videos. I think it's because we grew up with VH1 and MTV.
Yeah. And I fully, would have that playing in the background on the TV. On the very large, not flat screen TV.
Yeah. And, so at the end of It's My Dick in a Box music video, they go to jail because they get arrested. At the beginning of Mother Lover, it's another song he has with JT. They're getting out of jail. And they have, you know how when you get out of jail, they give you all your stuff back that you had on you? They have their boxes with the hole cut out where their dick was. And then they go outside the police station and throw it away. And then they start the new song Mother Lover, which is about fucking each other's moms.
See, how could you not love that?
How could you not love that?
Artistry.
Storytelling. It is finest. I Threw It on the Ground. Do you know that one?
I think so.
I quote that so often. The part where he goes up to get a hot dog and the hot dog man gives him a free hot dog. He's like, you come here all the time. Here's one for free. And he's like, you can't buy me hot dog, man. I threw it on the ground.
Yeah.
And that is so millennial. And I know it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Okay.
Is it? It's not even unfortunate. I think
No. It's unfortunate if you don't love it.
It's unfortunate if you're in a public setting and if you repeated one of those things and you had to explain what it was later. But other than that, I think it's great.
The other day, I've been going through the phase again. The once a year phase where I watch all of them again and laugh. I put that on Blue Sky, which is the new Twitter. I just wrote, that's all I put. You can't buy me hot dog man. I was like, this feels like 2010 when I was tweeting. One person liked it.
That's nice.
And I hope that one person knew, like, what I was talking about.
Did you ever get on a website called, oh my gosh, no, I don't know what it is.
What was it like?
People would like write a story of something that happened to them that was maybe good, maybe bad. And then the end of the story would have like an acronym.
FML. Fuck my life.
It wasn't FML, but it was something like that.
Oh.
Because that's what I was going to say, but it was like 4 or 5 letters. I don't know, but it was like FML.
Okay. I was heavily on FML.
I bet. Yeah. There were stories that would be like, my brother stole my pajama pants. And then, just like weird.
Yeah.
I fully thought so many of those stories were really, really funny. And then I would copy and paste them onto my Facebook.
Facebook or MySpace?
Facebook.
Okay.
Because whatever it was, I think it was after FML. I did have a MySpace too at some point. Yeah. No, like at 15 years old, I was doing that and thinking I was so funny. I'm so glad I don't have my Facebook anymore, so I can't go back and see those memories.
Yeah.
Because I remember being like 20 something and getting those memories and just cringing at myself.
I still get those.
Yeah.
I've had Facebook since 2011. And maybe before that.
I'm pretty sure I got mine in 2009.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing status updates still. I think that feature should be able to be turned off.
Did you ever have poke wars on Facebook?
Yeah.
I used to get memories of that. Like I would post, haha, so and so poked me.
Yeah.
I want to stop talking about it, actually. I'm like grossing myself out.
I keep getting memories pop up of posts, and I'll periodically just hit delete them because I'm like, what an idiot. Like I would post, my boyfriend at the time was cheating on me and we were breaking up, getting back together, and so I would just get on there and post like a whole song. Like copy and paste the lyrics and post the whole fucking song.
Oh yeah.
Or I'd get on there and be like, lonely tonight, sad face. Girl. Oh.
Who was looking at that? Did your mom and grandma both comment on it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Liked it, commented. I love you so much under it,
Mm-hmm. I think that's why I stopped posting those things, is because my Meemaw would comment on it. I would post like a picture of the skyline and then with a quote of a song.
Yeah.
Which I still love those photos. They're so pretty. But the song lyrics were maybe unnecessary. Some of them might still be on my Facebook from when I shared them from my Facebook onto my Instagram. Mm-hmm. If you want to scroll down onto my...
Check it out.
Now I'm instantly going to go delete everything.
I went through my Instagram recently and just deleted everything before 2018. Because it was just like a picture of my eyeball close up. Like, girl.
I fully think I posted a photo of my eyeball too.
It was a thing at some point. Everybody's posting pictures of their eyeballs. But I was like holding it way super open.
I just miss whenever we would like take photos with our phones in front of our faces or like in the mirror, but our phone covering up our body. Like weird where you can see somebody's phone in the picture.
Yeah.
I think those were entertaining photos.
I still take those. I like to cover my face with my phone. Because I'm really just trying to capture the outfit that I put on because I don't dress up a lot. So when I do, I'm like, ooh. Let's show people. Mm-hmm. We did pick the next book for book club. Woohoo. The New Hunger Games prequel. This one's about Haymitch.
Sunrise
on the Reaping. So if you want to join the book club, go to Fable. That's where it is.
It's just That's Unfortunate book club.
Yeah, it's just That's Unfortunate.
Which it's a photo of you.
Well, that's interesting.
Like I got an email that the book club was starting a new book, which why did I get an email? It is a picture of you.
and it's so large on your phone. The fuck? Well, let me show you what it looks like from my side.
I bet it looks much better.
Well, I'm on there because I'm moderating it, but I'm very small.
But it just used your photo for the... See, the background on that says that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Why would it not be the logo?
I'll fix it.
All right.
I'll just make my photo. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Very sorry about that.
No, I liked it.
I've been seeing stuff on TikTok that everybody's credit score is going down because no one's paid on their student loans since before COVID.
Okay.
And I haven't. Because it's been saying, like, you can push it out.
Okay.
What's that called? Forebodance? Something like that.
Okay.
Where you don't have to pay it yet, but it's still getting interest. And I just don't feel like it yet.
Yeah.
And so I went and checked to see, like, if it wasn't in that stage anymore and I was supposed to be paying it. But it says I still don't have to pay it till 2026. So, girl, I'm not paying it until 2026.
Like they expected everybody to get jobs with their degrees to where they'd be able to pay that.
Yeah. Joke's on them. But anyways, I did my taxes for the bakery and I gathered up all of my pieces of paper and I was looking at them and I opened one envelope and it was like, hey, you missed this payment. You owe us $1,500. What?
Excuse
and
me?
that letter did come in December. Because I just been saving all my mail. I paid my last sales tax. I
You sold it. It's gone.
sold it. It's not mine anymore. It's not my problem. And so I just been keeping all of those things for when I did my taxes. And so then I went to do my taxes. I opened that piece of paper. My stomach dropped. Because the last month I would have paid for my sales taxes would have been when I made a payment in December. And that's so long ago. I was like, what if I thought I did? Or like told myself to do it and just didn't?
Yeah.
And every day that you miss on sales tax, it charges you more and more and more and more. It charges you per day that you miss it.
March.
Correct. So then I started freaking out. I was so scared, and so I logged into the website where I always go pay it. Website said I owed $5,000. When I tell you, I almost started crying.
I would have, yeah.
I'm freaking out. I do not have $5,000 to give to the government right now.
Oh my gosh.
And so I looked at my payments and I did pay my last payment.
Okay, good.
So I was like, oh, thank God. I would have had to move. Like,
Changing your last name.
and so I called them and I was like, hey, I closed this or I sold this business. Like, I don't have it anymore. I paid my last payment. Why is it saying I owe money? I just want to make sure everything's okay. She was like, oh, you have to come and tell us that you closed it. But she fixed it, and I don't owe them any money. But I was so freaking scared, dude.
She fixed it?
She fixed it. She took it away.
Magic. Did you get it in writing that you don't have to pay that?
Well, I checked my,
The portal or
the
whatever
portal,
it was.
and it was zeroed out again.
Okay, good. That's so scary.
But to be scared of $1,500 and then log in and it say $5,000, that
would
really
make me sick. Like,
oh, my stomach was hurting.
yeah.
That was the day we were supposed to do something. You were
Yeah.
supposed to come dye my hair. And I was like, I can't do that anymore. I gotta figure this out.
Yeah, you were like, actually, I'm really stressed out. I'm not. Do not come over.
But I'm so glad I didn't owe them $5,000.
That's just so much money for.
So much money.
I can't imagine not paying your taxes that long and them trying to charge you that much.
I'm trying to think of how Instagram Reels works because I know that's where you frequent. Do you ever watch a video and it's talking about something you don't know exactly what it is. And so you, like, is there anywhere that has like a highlighted word where you can click on it and it'll take you to like sub videos of that?
If there are, not that I've noticed.
Okay, well, on TikTok, so let's say I'm scrolling and I see a video about the moon. And I watch it and I'm not sure what they're talking about. If you go to the comments, sometimes at the top it'll have like a little commonly searched phrase highlighted in blue where you can click it and it'll take you to just basically like if you went into the search bar and typed in the moon.
Yeah.
So it'll just show you all the videos about the moon. Or sometimes somebody will comment something and that comment will be highlighted and you can click it and it'll take you. So sometimes when I'm like doom scrolling and I do that and I see somebody's thing and it's something I don't know, I'll click on it and I'll go learn about it. And then I'll keep scrolling and I'm like, oh my God, why am I seeing so much stuff about the moon? Turns out I never got out of it.
You've just been stuck in a moon loop.
I've just been stuck in that search and I'm like, why is there so much moon?
I have like clicked on somebody's profile and then started to scroll and like 5 videos later been like, God, I don't want to look at this person anymore. Why do I keep seeing this person? And then I realized.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes it'll be like a page that posts different stuff too. Like they clearly are stealing other people's videos. So it is something different each time. But then it's just like 3 different fart videos in a row. And I'm like, okay, first one was a little funny. And now, why is this still happening? You know how I just like constantly talk about poop sometimes?
Yeah.
It just happens. I watched a video, full video, beginning to end, of horses farting.
Oh my God.
Why did I do that?
I don't know.
I did though.
That's okay.
And it was really funny because their tails would lift. Or like one of them, the horse was running and it like did a little jump whenever it tooted. And that was just so cute.
That's how I feel about when Waffles sits. She sometimes toots a little.
Yeah.
And it's so cute. I'd be like, Waffles.
I know. Anytime you hear one of the dogs fart, it's just like gross, but
so cute.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's what I do every time.
I can't remember if I've talked about this on here yet or not, or if I've even told you about it yet. I don't know. So I love The Walking Dead.
I do know that.
One of my favorite shows. You do know that. So one day I was on TikTok and I heard Rick Grimes say the word fuck. And I was like, oh my God. That did something to me. Why have I never seen that? Because I've watched The Walking Dead through multiple times and I've never heard him cuss. Because AMC, I guess maybe you can't. You probably can't say fuck or GD. So like, I looked into that. I was like, well, I know that scene. I know he does. I think he says, they're messing with the wrong people. But in this scene I saw, he said they're fucking with the wrong people. And that just went way harder to me. And so I looked into it. Turns out the DVD set has different scenes, just a little bit. Like,
that says fuck.
That says fuck. Like, for example, instead of they're messing with the wrong people, he says they're fucking with the wrong people. And I said, oh, I'm going to need to come into possession of those and rewatch it again via DVD. And so that's what I did probably in like November, because I think it was on like a Black Friday sale. I bought the whole DVD set. But they were Blu-ray. And I didn't know if that mattered. All the ones that I could find that weren't Blu-ray were like sold on eBay. And I was just kind of scared they'd be scratched up or something. So this one was new and Blu-ray. So I ordered them and I just now got around to watching all of them maybe a month ago. And I've been hearing a few different things that I think are different, but I was still scared. I'm like, man,
This is wrong.
What if I'm rewatching all of this on DVD
And it's
and it's not any different because it's the Blu-ray version and I can only watch them when I'm home because they're on DVD.
yeah.
And so right before I left for Ireland, I was watching and I got to that part
And he said, fucking.
and he said, they're fucking with the wrong people. And so I was like, oh my God, it made me so happy.
I would have fast forwarded just to that scene.
I couldn't. I had to like
dive. Yeah.
I had to lock in and wait for it. And like I stood up and I just stared at the TV when the scene came. I like knew what was happening. I just waited. And like my adrenaline was pumping. I was like, oh my gosh, is he gonna say it? Which sounds so silly, but I was like so pumped. And he did.
That's so exciting.
And it also makes me think, like, what did they do? Just record 2 different versions every time?
Yeah.
Which that was the first time I heard him say fuck.
Do you think that what they did is they recorded the fucking around one and then AMC said, oh, you can't say that. So then they quickly just
Dubbed over the
recorded it or dubbed over it or something. Now you need to go back and watch the AMC version or whatever it is, whatever the TV is, and watch his mouth really close and see what his mouth says.
I did Google it and show Aaron the clip so he could see the difference, but I wasn't paying attention to his mouth. But I might do that. But I know he says it one other time. Oh, he says it whenever in the AMC version he says, "No, screw that guy."
Oh.
But on the DVD he's gonna say, "No, fuck that guy."
Good.
And I love that for me. But
I think I watched like the first season or maybe a few episodes and then I got scared.
Yeah.
Because I have nightmares. Which
So
also,
does
like,
Aaron.
the new season of Fallout is coming out. And obviously you're obsessed with that. And James really liked the first season. And so I really want to watch it too. But I could only watch the first episode. And then I had a nightmare and I couldn't watch any more of it. I'm thinking I'm just going to have to get over myself and watch it.
Yeah.
Because then...
The Last of Us or Fallout?
Oh, The Last of Us.
Oh, okay. Fallout's a TV show too.
Well, I was thinking of Fallout.
Okay.
But The Last of Us is what's coming out.
Yeah.
I did watch The Last of Us. I was just blending them together.
That's okay.
Fallout is what gave me a nightmare because the guy with the nose,
Yeah.
the lack of nose,
Yeah.
scared me. Because that guy is in White Lotus.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's a good actor. I don't know his name.
I think he just did a photo shoot with like GQ or something. If this is the same guy I'm thinking about.
Okay.
And he's on a horse and his foot is bare. And he's got it like on the stirrup and it's like arched like that. And it's very hot for some reason. If it's the same dude I'm thinking.
He's older.
Yeah. Yeah. Type in his name, GQ.
What's his name? Now I have to go and search like Fallout cast.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll wait.
Just a moment, please. Immediately see the face. His name is Walton Goggins.
Okay.
All right. Is this who you're thinking of?
Yeah.
The way he has every tooth in his mouth smiling in that photo. Please Google this man, Walton Goggins, and look at the second photo.
He's cheesing.
You can see all the way in the back. Okay. Now let me get to the GQ of it all. Yeah, well, he looks ripped.
Yeah. Even his foot looks ripped.
Like, he could be such a good dancer with that, those high arches.
Yeah.
And he's kind of tan and...
Yeah. Doesn't he look hot there?
He looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be thinking, I wonder how old he is. Let me go back a
find out.
page.
We must know.
Something to find out on today's podcast.
Also, how tall is he? Is he
How
married? How many
old
kids
and
does he
tall.
have?
Okay, actually guess his age for me.
56.
You're so close. 53.
Oh, okay.
That was impressive.
I'm so sorry, Walter.
He's 5'10". I also thought he was 5'10".
He looks 5'10".
His spouse... I'm not sure if he's still married, but it says M. 2011. So I feel like they were married. Nadia Connors.
Okay.
And no babies.
All right. Good
But
to
his
know.
wife is a director. Fuck yeah. Anyway.
He just was looking really good in that photo shoot.
Well, in the new season of White Lotus, which I'm like very fresh into it, like one episode, he's an asshole. But the other show that I've seen him in, because obviously I barely watched him in Fallout, is The Righteous Gemstones. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
If you do watch it, like, you can't be sober.
Okay.
Easy. It follows like a family where like the dad owns a mega church, basically, is what it is. And then like his children are adults and they participate in things with this giant mega church, and they just have a boatload of money because of the church and because like they're doing some shady shit.
Right.
Mass baptisms, maybe like a little gunfight in the background. One of the kids is on a lot of drugs.
Of course.
And he's in it, and he's like the uncle to the kids, and he's got white hair, always wearing something really flashy, and every tooth in his mouth is seen in every single scene of the show. Like, honestly, he's my favorite character in the show. He's so funny. But the show isn't good, but also I really like it.
Okay.
But I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes me
Hell
giggle.
yeah.
That one actor that you would recognize. Adam Devine?
Yeah.
He's in it.
Okay.
He's a little brother.
Okay.
And he's like maybe a pussy. And that's okay.
That is okay.
Also, I hate that I said that because pussies are strong.
They are strong.
So he's balls.
He's balls.
I gotta take that word out of my verbiage for that specific
Yeah.
fact. You know, like
I don't say pussy a lot, actually. It feels wrong coming out of my mouth. Actually.
your face. Like,
You know what I do like to say?
you hold on. You just went. Oh, I gotta chill my cheeks. I was gonna do it, but such a serious face. You said pussy, and then like the little is like, like you were naughty.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel right
Yeah,
to say.
that's fair. What do you like to say?
Cunt.
Really? You're gonna have to beep yourself out. Bleep yourself out.
For real?
I don't know.
Well,
This is a rated R.
I always
Day.
put on there not for kids when I upload it.
Good.
I don't say it a lot. I only say it when I really mean it.
Fuck yeah.
Because it's just a fun thing to say. It's so spicy.
Is that your favorite curse word?
Well, yeah, that or probably fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you remember?
I'm probably.
Do you know that? Do you know that sound I'm talking about? It's like
Probably fuck.
they ask. Oh God.
This sounds super familiar, like the way that you said it, and I feel like I can imagine that happening, but...
Oh, it's Miranda Cosgrove.
Oh.
An interviewer asked her, "What's your favorite curse word?" And she goes,
says,
"Probably fuck."
and you just had to do it that way. Miranda Cosgrove. Man, haven't thought of that lady in a long time.
I know. I actually do cuss a little. That's what she says first. I actually do cuss a little. And then the interviewer's like, "What's your favorite curse word?" "Probably fuck." Sorry. That's the brain rot.
No.
What were we talking about before that?
Honestly, just the big teeth guy. And I don't know.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and then we got on to
The Last
Fallout,
of
but really
Us.
I meant Last of Us.
When I first started watching The Walking Dead, I was like, "Ooh, this is too much. I can't do it."
Yeah.
When they killed the horse, and they like showed the zombies eating the horse, like ripping it apart while it was still alive, and it was making the sound. I was like, I think I can deal with people dying better than I can deal with animals dying in shows. The first time I tried to watch it, I watched like the first 2 episodes and I didn't watch it again for like a year.
Mm.
And then I decided to try again. And now I'm desensitized to
Yeah.
gore. Like, if you need to be desensitized to something like that, go watch The Walking Dead. Because
I feel like I've
is
watched some
nasty.
pretty gory shows lately. Like all those like superhero shows on Amazon Prime. There's a couple of them that are crazy gory and gross.
yeah.
Like maybe you would like that vibe just for that. One of them's called Gen V, and the other one's The Boys.
Yeah. I've seen clips of The Boys, but I've never watched it.
It's like it's gross, and some fucked up stuff happens.
And I'm not saying I like gory. I actually like look away sometimes if I know what's coming, but I think I like zombie shows because of the dystopian feel. I love dystopian stories.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why I like it. And like survival stories. I really like that kind of stuff. Like people getting lost in the wilderness and having to fight their way out. I love that shit.
And cannibalism.
Yeah. Love it. Not the cannibalism part,
But the show.
but the fighting to survive.
Did you ever watch Lost?
I watched some of it, yeah. I never finished
That's
it.
that. Like people got lost in the woods and then,
Yeah. But then didn't they like end it weird?
well, I don't know how it ended, but I know it turned into like the people were actually in an experiment.
Oh.
Something at some point. There's
Okay.
like they find more people on the island that they're lost on.
Mm.
I remember liking the first few seasons, but I don't remember watching anything past that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's one of the shows that like my parents made us sit down and watch with them.
That kind of makes it more interesting to me, knowing that they're in an experiment. I might watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Did you ever watch the Bermuda Triangle show?
Mm-mm.
There was only one season of it, but I don't know what it's actually called.
Oh,
They're on a ship.
oh no. I thought we were talking about Manifest. Is that the plane one that goes
I love
missing?
that show. I
Yeah,
also
okay.
only watched a couple of seasons of that though.
I think there's only 2, right?
I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I
Oh,
loved
anyways.
that.
No, I did not watch the boat one.
I don't know what it's really called, but it's about the Bermuda Triangle kind of, and people get like looped on a boat, and it turns out one of the main characters is like his wife is trying to actively get him out of it, and they're in an experiment that like her dad did. Something like that. I feel like there wasn't an actual conclusion.
That
There's
happens
so many.
with a lot of those shows.
There's so many like one season things that.
Yeah. That's like that one show I was telling you about, maybe like on the first or second episode of this podcast, where all the girls, not Yellow Jackets, the other one, where all the girls crash, and then you find out at the end there it's an experiment, and there's a group of boys there too. But that show got canceled.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
Yeah, I think for a while I need to only watch stuff that's finished
Yeah.
because I'll watch most of it or all of it, and then another season will come out and I won't watch what comes out because it's not fresh enough in my mind for me to watch something like the newest season.
I restarted The
hope I
Handmaid's
finish.
Tale the other day.
That's what I was about to say is I hope I finish Handmaid's Tale and then I watch this next season.
I also restarted The Last of Us the other day. There's too many things coming out at once.
Yeah.
But
Also, it's spring now. We've got nice weather.
yeah.
We're going to be outside more and watching less TV.
Yeah.
I keep seeing ads for scary movies, and I know you watch those. I don't. So I would like for the scary movie ads to go away until October, whenever I expect them,
Yeah.
because I feel scared. There's one where the woman just says, "Today's the day."
Get out of here.
I keep
not
thinking
spooky
about
season.
it. It's so spooky.
Dang. Yeah, I keep seeing them and I'm like, okay.
It's March.
It's March.
What's happening?
It's happy time.
It is happy time.
Well, I don't watch a lot of scary movies until October.
And then you watch like one a day.
And then I watch
feel
one
like-
a day.
Last year you were watching them.
I really like classic
Back to
scary
back.
movies.
Yeah.
I don't really love the new ones. They're all a little too graphic or too real. At least like the old classics, like I'm not scared. This looks like it was taken on a potato. Videoed on a potato. I don't know. I'm getting better at scary stuff as I go on.
No, I'm such a chicken.
I replayed the first Last of Us game. Over the past month or so, I've been working on it. And I just forgot how scary it is sometimes. Like, I'll be sitting in that chair playing a video game, and my adrenaline will be pumping like I'm being hunted for sport.
Oh, no. High stress activity.
And I'll, like, pause it, and I'm like, okay, chill out, heart rate. Like, my heart is beating. But it was amazing.
And you want to finish the second one in 10 days. 3 days.
Yeah. I've never played the second one. I've only ever watched someone play it. So, like, and I didn't watch it all the way through, so I'm still going to have stuff that isn't spoiled for me, but a lot of it's spoiled for me. So after I finished the first one, I was like, okay, perfect. Well, I finished the first one, then I finished the DLC, which is just like a little 3-hour extra portion of Ellie and the girl that she falls in love with.
Okay.
In the mall. So you run around the mall and do cutie stuff with her and
fun.
So I did that, and then I was like, okay, perfect. Gonna start the second one. Let's go over there and buy it. And I like searched it on Steam, and it was like, oh, not available on PC. So great. But it is coming out remastered version, so it might be have a little cooler graphics. But it comes out April 3rd, and the season 2 comes out April, what did I say, 10th or 13th?
Something like that.
Something like that. So I went ahead and bought it. So it's just waiting to download onto there. And then I'm going to just play it all.
In 3 days.
In 3 days. Because then I have to go to the beach.
Yeah. You're not going to play it all in 3 days.
From the 5th or the 6th. And I'll be gone for 7 days. I might.
I didn't know you were going to be gone for so long.
Well, so we'll leave on Sunday. And then we might come back on like Saturday. So yeah, I mean, basically.
Okay. I'm leaving that Saturday, but I'm coming back Sunday. We're going to Nashville for a comedy show.
Oh, okay, yeah. What comedy? Or what comedian?
Well, it's not a comedian. It's Kill Tony, which is kind of a podcast.
Okay.
At least I think it started out that way, but now it's just a live show. And this guy, Tony Hinchcliffe, has a bunch of people sign up to do 1 minute of comedy. So they come onto the stage and they do 1 minute, and then he roasts them.
Oh.
And sometimes it's nice, like they're really fucking funny. So then he's like, all right, I like you. Sometimes it's very mean.
Oh.
And he talks about their knees or,
Oh no.
something. But the show is in Austin, like in downtown Austin, Texas, at the Comedy Mothership or something. And James is crazy obsessed with it, like has been watching it for years. And they're touring and they're going to be in Nashville. And James was like, we have to go. Oh my gosh, we got to go. And so we're going to go do that.
Cool.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
They have a live band. I'm excited for that part of it.
Okay, cool.
I love live music.
Well, that'll be fun. Me and Aaron are going to a comedy show April, maybe, the end of April, in Kansas City, Missouri.
Fun.
It's the guy that I watch on that podcast all the time. Brooke and Connor make a podcast.
Yeah?
Connor's a comedian. And I wanted to punch myself in the face because maybe like 3 months ago, I was really busy. So I wasn't keeping up with my podcast time. And then so like maybe on like a Sunday, he had a show. Monday, I got on Instagram and saw him say, "Thank you so much, Memphis. That was amazing."
Oh, no. So then you had to find the...
It's like, what do you mean? He was that close to me and I didn't... That's so crazy.
That's
So
just...
I said, let me just go and see what his other shows are. And the closest one was Kansas City, Missouri, which is still about 4 hours away.
Yeah. Maybe longer. And That's unfortunate.
But
That'll be fun. Do you like stand-up comedy?
yeah.
Cool.
Only like certain types though.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just certain people that I think are funny, and then there's certain people that I see do stand up, and I'm like, ugh.
Same.
It's not funny. So sorry to that person, but I think it's just like the way some people talk too. I like if you're like witty, I like that. Like I don't care too much for like the punchline stuff.
Yeah, I like a good like clever joke.
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
Anything else happen to you this week you need to dive into?
I got pooped on.
By whom?
I don't know, a bird.
Oh my gosh.
You were there.
I forgot. We were walking yesterday, and she said, or I was looking at her, and I saw it slap her forehead, and I was like, and she looks at me and she goes, "Is it water?" I was like, "No."
You said, I think it's poop. I think it's bird poop. Still unsure of whether it was bird poop or like they dropped a berry on me because it was red.
It was red, and usually bird poop is white.
Right? Yeah, but if they just are eating all of those berries that are on those trees.
Yeah.
I washed my face really good when I got home. It's like not only in the bathroom there, but then at home too.
Yeah.
Gross.
But it's okay. I got pooped on in Dublin by a bird. Hit me right on the chest. Looked like a...
I don't think that's
actually,
ever
Lainey told me not
happened.
to say that anymore.
Oh, looks like a what?
A cum shot.
Lady told you not to say that anymore.
She said, "Tori, never say that again." I was like,
no, I love it.
sorry.
Say it again.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever been pooped on by a bird.
Yeah. Same.
But
I did not like it.
Hey.
It felt like a really big rain droplet. That's why I said, is it water? And there were like some ominous clouds in the sky.
Yeah.
So I kind of looked up thinking, why did I look up? Don't look up. Danger. That's where the danger's coming from.
Danger.
I was really hoping it was water.
No.
Because then I just did that. And the rest of the walk to get to the restroom, I had my hand like this. I don't know if you noticed. There was a moment that we were walking that I was trying so hard not to throw up. Like, I was feeling it. Like,
Because of the raindrop?
yeah. I was feeling so much, like, you know, I was gagging. I was trying not to. And I was like, can we talk about anything else? It was really close to me throwing up. Because I also am a person that, like, if I feel a little bit nauseated, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna hold it in. Like, it's coming out of me. I didn't throw up, though. But if you give me a minute, if I think about it hard enough, I might need to go use your bathroom.
We'll talk about something else.
Whew.
Yeah, that sucks.
You need to do like a little clip of me saying, I got pooped on, and you saying, by whom? That was so fun.
By whom?
And you were there.
I forgot about that. I did tell Aaron about it when I got home, though.
Yeah, I told James about it as quickly as possible. And he was like, oh no. And then laughed, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. Like, you're in nature. But I was very surprised. It felt targeted, you know?
It did. You were attacked.
This is so random. But have you bought any Pokemon cards lately?
No, you can't find them bitches nowhere.
Oh. I thought maybe you were taking a break. Because I haven't heard you mention any of them lately.
Well,
you just can't find any of the ones you want?
Yeah, I am kind of taking a break because I need to stop spending money on pieces of paper. But
boring.
I went to Walmart yesterday. For the first time in my whole life, I saw the man there stocking cards.
What?
And I've never been that lucky. I've never caught it so early. So I walked up to this man. And so I said, he has 8 huge boxes of stuff over there.
Cool.
They're all sealed up. And so I go, hey, are you going to be stocking any Pokemon cards? Thinking maybe he'll be like, oh, there's some in this box. Open it up. Let me have something. Like, I'm not trying to scalp. I'm not going to take it all. I just want like 2 or 3 things for myself and my husband. And he was like, this is how he was stocking stuff. Because I watched him as I was walking up to see what he had. Like, he looked like he had smoked 14 blunts that morning.
He might have.
And he might have.
Happy for him.
And so I was like, hey, are you going to be stalking any Pokemon? He goes, not right now. Maybe later.
Oh.
And I was like, all right. I said, okay, well, I'll come back by. You jerk.
Yeah.
And so I called Aaron and I said, hey, wait like an hour and then go by Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Because surely he'll have gotten through these boxes. Who's paying this man?
Well, he's
'Cause
snailing.
He's inefficient.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, okay. So then an hour and a half later, Aaron goes, this man has he's not done. There's still boxes that aren't open, but he has put a stack of 151 Zapdos boxes. And that's what Aaron wants, is 151.
Okay.
I want 151, but I really want Prismatic Evolutions right now. You cannot find it anywhere. That's what we stood in line for hours for, and I got 110,
Yeah.
which has 2 packs in there. Aaron was like about to grab them, and dude said, no, you can't have those until I'm done stocking everything. So right there, on the shelf already, with a barcode. But he wouldn't let Aaron get any of them. He wasn't even going to take them all. He wanted 3. 1 to open and 2 to keep, like, on his shelf.
Yeah.
We're not reselling. We're just collecting. And dude was like, oh, you can't have them until I'm done. And so then Aaron left, came back like an hour later. Dude was gone. Guess what else was gone? Those freaking Pokemon cards. Somebody had came and bought them all.
Snatched them and ran away.
They were gone. That's the Zapdos box.
Oh. Isn't zapatos Spanish for shoes?
Maybe.
Zapatos.
Was that loud?
Zapatos.
Also.
Shoes.
Sorry, I just had to.
Perfect. Well, Zapdos is a large bird Pokemon. Not a shoe. But yeah.
That's cool.
A lot of Pokemon names have, different meanings. And sometimes, like, they'll mean bird in a different language. So I wonder if that has anything. Like Ekans is a large snake. And that's just snake spelled backwards. Hell yeah.
That one is silly.
Silly. But, there's more. I'm sure Aaron could tell us.
Speaking of old videos that we talked about an hour ago. Psst. I'm a snake.
A slithery little sneaky snake. Yeah. Another one. Let's get some shoes. Oh my god. Shoes.
I do quote Vines every so often.
Yeah.
And my little sister that is Gen Z thinks that, like, that's the most millennial thing I do in my entire life and thinks that I'm so dumb for it. Like, she sent me a series of Vines, like a Vine compilation on Instagram, and was like, this is so you. Like, I've never seen anything more you. And I was like, I remember those videos. Like, I had Vine. Yeah, that's cool. And we were together when she's telling me about this, and we had Chipotle. So of course I had to say, oh my god, I love Chipotle. Chipotle is my life.
I love Chipotle. Yeah. Any more good Vine references you say a lot?
Chipotle's life is the one I can think of right now.
The one I say a lot, especially when I eat croissants, because I eat croissants often. Oh, you almost made me drop my croissant.
Yeah. What are those? That was a Vine, right?
Yeah. Look at all those chickens. Or these chickens.
Yeah.
It's freaking bats.
Oh my gosh, that little girl was so funny.
She is, and she's on TikTok now, and she's like
an adult.
14 or something.
Yeah, basically.
She's so grown up.
Freaking
Just
bats.
crazy. And she still has that funny little way of talking.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Those videos of her made me laugh so hard. There's one where she would say, like, something like she was a grandma or something. Just like, I'm a grandma.
Is she the same kid that's like, I like beef?
Yeah. Beef. had to say it so light and mild. See, those things shaped our
Yes.
like high school career.
Yeah.
And that's when the part of your brain is developing that remembers like music and stuff. And I feel like those videos are equivalent to music. So our brain just latched on.
And another one that I think I remember the video, but I really remember it because Jenna Marbles says it all the time. Hey, my name's Trey and I got a basketball game tomorrow. And in like so many of her videos, she's like,
did you ever post any Vines?
Yeah, and they were all mostly just like stuff me and my high school friends were doing.
Me too.
And I'm so sad that I can't see those anymore.
Yeah. Mine were weird. Did you ever see the trend where people would be like in the hallway at a school and they could lay on their side and push their legs off one side and like spin around and push their legs off the other side back and forth?
Yeah.
I tried to do that and like take videos of it a lot. Like that was, if I had a free period or whatever, that's probably what I was doing. I was in the hallway perfecting my floor sliding skills or making my friend do it so I could record her do it too.
That and like planking.
Oh my gosh. Planking.
Just go to Walmart and lay on the freaking display cases.
Make sure you take a photo of it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I fully forgot planking was a thing. I don't think I ever did it.
I did.
Yeah. And I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. I did do the one where you like have shaving cream on your hand and go slap somebody in the face with it. I did that to Zach.
Poor
but like
brother.
I told him that that's what we were doing and he's like, okay. And you can totally tell he's like not
prepared.
He's prepared, you know? So it looks so silly. Mm-hmm. Some of those I remember, like I can see them in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a couple that I can see in my head too that were just silly. Weird. Similar to my weird Facebook posts, you know? Maybe it's a good thing. I wonder if I saved any of them and they're like on my Dropbox or something and I could find them.
Maybe. I have a couple that saved to my cloud. Mm-hmm. One of them where like Zach had my phone and he was recording me and Aaron like dancing in a hotel room when he went to drop me off for college. He's like spinning me around and it's so cute. Oh. And I'm so glad that one saved. Yeah. But that's really the only one I can think of that I still have. Jenna Marbles has some videos up where she does like Guess That Vine. Yeah. And Julian will just like read off the beginning of one and she'll guess the end of it.
Oh, amazing.
And I like those. Those are really good.
Do you like Panic at the Disco? Yeah. Brendon Urie? He posted some that would be like him singing Motivational Monday, but it would be Screamo. So it would be like, have a really good day.
Hell yeah.
I loved those. Do you remember Tori Kelly? It doesn't matter. Okay. She would sing some and it would be like lots of runs.
Oh, okay.
I really liked the Brendon Urie motivational Screamo though. Like those made me feel so happy. I was really obsessed with Panic at the Disco. Yeah. I feel like I could think of some more Vines, but also
I'm trying to think of any more that I can remember like off the top of my head. And there are some, I just can't think of them right now.
So we're gonna read Sunrise on the Reaping. Mm-hmm. When do you want to finish it by? Did you already?
I said we were gonna recap that one April 21st, I think. Okay. That's what I wrote on the thingy-mabob. So yeah, go join our book club if you want to on Fable. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. We're trying to get monetized. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. The end.